Purchasing agents needed. Help us acquire cars like this Mercedes-Benz GL 450 and make up to $4,000 for a few hours of your time. To skip this presentation and request more info, click Contact Us. Growing Auto Broker needs people to become purchasing agents to help us in acquiring luxury vehicles. Help us purchase cars we pay for and earn up to $4,000. That rule, number 1643, if something is too good to be true, enjoy every minute of it until it's proven false. I know, it sounds too good to be true. Well, it is not. We need help from people to act on our behalf, to sign for cars that we will resell to another buyer who may ship them out of the country. Why do we need your help? Automakers, in an effort to slow down the sale of vehicles that they believe will be exported, by having dealers decide who is an exporter or a regular client. Dealers will sell to people that appear to fit the profile of a regular client, not for export. A constant supply of signers is always needed. There is nothing illegal about buying and reselling a vehicle, even if it is for export. Also, there is, of course, no such ban on auto export. Selling vehicles for export angers automakers, but is it illegal? Manufacturers have run into a significant obstacle in trying to stop the exporters. What the exporters are doing may not be illegal, even if the government and automakers don't like it, and even if so-called straw buyers are sometimes deceptive. Why do automakers and dealers break the same laws they accuse exporters of doing? Straw buyers are a common practice at every dealership. Many dealers are also deceptive on trade-in values and interest rates. Is being deceptive illegal or not? Obviously not. What they're complaining about is competition, said Eli Golden, a Pennsylvania lawyer representing several exporters. Why should somebody who goes into a dealership and pays top dollar for a car be legally prohibited from selling the car to whoever they want to sell it to? Even the courts don't agree with automakers' claims. U.S. loses round one as judge rules in favor of exporter. The judge, Sandra Beckwith, said prosecutors failed to provide enough evidence that the company had broken any laws because vehicles were fully paid for. Beckwith also was skeptical that the dealerships, which prosecutors were portraying as victims, had suffered a loss. Few criminal cases. Lawyers for exporters say the lack of criminal charges relative to the number of allegations authorities are making shows that the business model is fundamentally legal. It appears to the court that the primary concern of the manufacturers is guarding their foreign market profits from competition. To qualify to become an agent for us, we ask, do you have good credit to qualify as a luxury car buyer? Do you own a home? Have you financed a car before, preferably at least half the value of a luxury vehicle? Is your job history stable? Is your residence history stable? If you answered yes to these questions, then you may qualify. If you answered yes, just go to our site. Just click the Contact Us button. Fill out the contact form under Purchasing Agents tab. We will contact you as soon as possible. Need more information? This next segment covers questions you may have as to what happens next. How it works and what you will need to do. We negotiate with the dealer and pay any and all costs associated with acquiring the vehicle needed, such as down payments or drive-off fees, any additional costs for added insurance. Car insurance is mandatory in California. In addition to the money we pay you. Are you wondering where does the money come from? It comes from the buyer and what they are willing to pay to have this vehicle. We do not acquire any vehicle unless we have a buyer and funds from them for a deal. The process before we get the vehicle, you will sign a contract with us stating that you are acting on our behalf along with authorization for loan payoff, a bill of sale, odometer statement, and a power of attorney for the purpose of registering and titling the vehicle only. You will need to add the new vehicle to your insurance policy. We will pay the additional cost of coverage while the insurance is needed. The process after you get the vehicle, after you sign for the vehicle, when financed or leased. It takes about 2 weeks for an account number to be generated. With the account number, we can pay off the account and get the title. Once the loan is paid off, insurance can be canceled as you are no longer liable. Release of liability is done online at this time also. Finance company will then get the title, they sign it off, it is paid for, and sends it to us. These are all approximate time frames based on experience. Usually, the loan is paid off before the first payment is due. We are seasoned pros at this, no worries. Vehicle is never driven or used outside of transporting it to ours or the buyer's facilities. Most of the time, we truck the vehicles for safety reasons. Until we get the title, the buyer cannot ship the vehicle. It is stored until title is in hand. It is in everyone's best interest to pay off loan or lease as soon as possible, so title is delivered and they can ship the vehicle. This keeps extra costs lower, like interest charges or insurance coverage. Don't forget to claim your free bonus. Get qualified today. Remember, the amount paid for signing varies on degree of difficulty to complete the task and the profit margins of each unit. Pay starts at $2,000 and can be as much as $4,000. Case-by-case decision if task warrants higher pay structure. Remember, free bonus is sent after completing form and